Hi there, my name is Duncan Autry, and I am a conflict transformation catalyst, and I am the Chief Transformation Officer at Spoke and Wheel, where we believe that great relationships drive great companies. This is part of a series of videos on the essence of transforming conflict. I encourage you to check out the earlier videos in this series to get a little better context in what we're talking about here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what it takes to create ongoing systems of transformation so that you can engage with the people who you've been in conflict with and resolve the conflicts with in a way that is generative and ongoing and creates a positive relationship. We talked about in earlier videos about the 3 rules of transforming conflict. Quick reminder, the first rule of conflict is that it's not about what it's about. There's usually some deeper issue you need to find. The second rule of conflict says that whoever's involved in the conflict is going to have to be involved in the solution, or it's not going to work. And that reminded us that we need to pay better attention to how we speak and listen to each other, and to some great communication skills that we talked about. Today I'm going to talk about the third rule of conflict. The third rule of conflict says that the process for resolving a conflict is the same as the final outcome. So what does that mean? What it means is that when you decide that you're going to start working with someone to transform a conflict, you have already started creating the future that you want to live in. So that means that you're going to want to infuse the values and experiences that you want to see in that final situation right now, especially as you start engaging with that other person. You want to start building the world you want to create from the very beginning. So treat the other people the way you would like to be treated. Start thinking about what are your criteria for success and making sure that you're addressing those criteria for success from the very beginning. Also, you want to have an outcome that is good for everyone who's involved. You better make sure that you're including everyone who's involved throughout the process. And you want to also work by identifying those underlying needs so that you can make sure that the outcome that you have identifies those underlying needs. And the other reason why the outcome and the process are the same thing is because the outcome is actually just another process. You're not going to get to a final fixed state, and if there is a final fixed state, we don't want to get there any faster than we have to. Whatever solution you're going to come with is actually just going to be a new way of being in relationship with each other. It's a new process. And so in that new kind of relationship, things will be continuing to unfold. And so you won't actually be able to tell when you've actually gotten into this new way of being. Better just to start building that from the very beginning. And the fact that the outcome is actually just another process brings us to the fourth of the 3 rules of conflict. There's not going to be a final outcome. This may seem disappointing at first, but actually it's kind of exciting. As long as you're going to be in an ongoing relationship with someone, then you're going to continue to have important things that you need to be talking about. Whatever solutions you come up with might create new problems, and you're going to need to have a way of dealing with that. And so what that means is you want to start focusing on how you want to be in relationship with each other, rather than just getting what you want or trying to get to a solution you would like to see happen. You want to think about how you want to be in a relationship. So I'm going to mention just a couple aspects of this how, and then I just encourage you to check out the following videos or stay tuned because I will be unpacking these in more detail in later videos. So the first thing you want to do is just affirm that you're in a relationship with each other. You're going to need to figure out that you are connected and you're going to need each other in order to get to the outcomes that you would like to see. This is about thinking past the win-lose kind of outcomes and starting to think about what would it be to create a win-win situation and recognizing that you're going to have to work together to get there, whether you enjoy each other, like each other, trust each other, or not. The other thing is you want to start creating a structure for ongoing communication. You want to start thinking about when are we going to meet again? What will be the criteria that we're going to measure our success by so that we can make sure we make good decisions going forward? And then it's also going to be worth remembering that decision making is a dynamic process. We're very used to just an up and down vote, fixed outcomes, but actually you're going to be wanting to get to as close to consensus as possible. And this is going to be an iterative, dynamic, ongoing process. And you might sometimes need to check whether or not the decision you made was actually the right decision. And I'm also going to point out that when we're in ongoing relationships, there might be sources of ongoing chronic conflict. And very often these have to do with interdependent polarities. And these kind of interdependent polarities are questions that sort of co-create each other and are constantly going to be in tension. But the great thing about these kinds of interdependent polarities is you can get them to become generative systems. So this could be a tension between, do we do things the old way or do we do things the new way? Do we try to be more decentralized or do we want to be more centralized? Would we like to have more rules or would we like to have more freedom? These kinds of questions are going to be ongoing, and you can actually get them to work together in powerful ways. So if you're interested in that, or you think that you might be stuck in a chronic conflict, I encourage you to check out that video as well and stay tuned to this channel. Whatever you're going to be doing, as long as you're still in relationship with the person you're in conflict with, and we really don't get into conflict with people who we're not in relationship with, just remember that this is going to be an ongoing process. And the goal is to create a game that both sides want to keep playing. And in order to do that, you're going to have to work together. You're going to have to figure out how to be patient as things unfold and transform. So stay tuned for other videos in this conflict transformation series. You can find those wherever you found this one, or you can come to our website at spokeandwheel.co. You can send us an email at hello@spokeandwheel.co. Or you can find a place to schedule a call with us in the video below. We would love to chat with you about how we can transform the conflicts in your life into positive, generative, ongoing relationships. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day.